Hello, sunshine. Several years ago, Jesus delivered me from a bunch of fear. All of the nasty, horrible kind. The stuff in the shadows and the dark, being afraid of my reputation, of people's reactions, of my past. All the hooks and rights of access the enemy had, which allowed fear to maintain control over my actions and my emotions. My name is Anita, and my life is about the pursuit of world-changing intimacy with the God of all things. Having gotten rid of all the overwhelming fear, however, there is another kind of fear which I have to deal with, a sneaky kind which disguises itself as prudence, love, righteous living, the awe of God. It is the one which seeks to lie alongside things which are right to do and usurp my relationship with Jesus by subtly changing it from a relationship of pure trust, love and freedom to one in which I am afraid to do something wrong, just in case I ruin things. It seeks to take my love for all of God, who is so lovely and beautiful, and cripple me by sneaking into my thoughts, and that the decisions and actions I make will halt the course of history, keep me from my blessings, stop God from completing his perfect work in me, or leave me in a broken place. This kind of fear sometimes sounds sensible, because the narrow way is a walk that requires us to keep our eyes on Jesus, listening closely to his voice and walking in close communion with him. It can be a very tight line to walk sometimes. There is a significant difference between the path of the narrow way and the influence of fear. Fear will try to convince us we are responsible for things which are God's job. It is God's job to provide for us. It's his job to provide for all of who we are, financially, physically, emotional healing, fulfilling his promises, everything. Our job is to follow Jesus. If I need to buy new socks because all the ones I own have holes, it's not going to stop the flow of his provision or be a waste of the money he provides every fortnight. It is written, "Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Matthew 6:33. If he has made a promise, he will fulfill it. Sometimes when we love Jesus so much, the enemy tries to use our love as a way in. Fear is a trap. It is a trap to keep us from moving deeper into our relationship with God and other people. It is a trap to stop us being fully healed, from exploring and finding the root causes of wounds, which then are the key to release our healing, tearing down strongholds in our life and bringing the peace of Jesus into all of who we are. The reason it tries to trap us is because it is trying to stop us from noticing the most glorious thing. Fear is a signpost towards an opportunity. When we experience these things, we have an opportunity to grasp them and follow the thread of the emotion back to the place where healing and change can happen. When the enemy shows its hand, Jesus can come in his glory. It is written, "The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives and release from darkness for the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favour and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn and provide for those who grieve in Zion." That's in Isaiah chapter 61 verses 1 to 3. Whenever I choose to take notice of these things and choose to follow through with Jesus to the conclusion of healing and wholeness, no matter how long the journey, I am leaving behind the old man and becoming more like Jesus. The more like Jesus I am, the less this other stuff has space and opportunity to affect me and those around me. It is written, "Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And we all who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory are being transformed into his image with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. 2 Corinthians 3:17 and 18. God knows me. He knows where I have come from. He knows what I have had to manage in the past, what I have carried, how much I love him, what I still manage, how much I would love to be able to do, where I would love to get to, and who he has made me to be, what he has called me to, what needs to happen to get me there, where healing needs to happen, how to do it, how to provide for today, how to provide for tomorrow, and how to manage to do all of it together without dropping any of it. Guess what? It is always okay. The God of all things is bigger, and contrary to theology, according to Beyonce, he rules the world. God bless you very much. I'll catch you again soon.